shoot. All right, good morning. How is everyone? I lost my paper. Okay, so you guys, we are on day 28. Me and my crush. All right, we're on a limb now. Look at this. Michigan. I'm just going to say Michigan. As most of you know, that is my home. Even though I'm stuck in the damn desert. Bugger. I am stuck in the desert. Let me rephrase. So, isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Anyhow, we're not using that page. Hang on a minute. You're not really going to see most of Michigan anyway. Though I guess if I folded it, we could, if I went this way and I folded it over, we could see Michigan, couldn't we? Hang on. Now I'm thinking, changing it up already. We made it, what, 20 seconds? A minute. We made it a minute, 60 seconds. Before I changed my mind. Ouch. I tried to do a mini cleanup here, and then I, got lost. So technically we're at the end, except we're going to have a day 31, but we are going to keep working because we still need to alter the front of our book. And obviously we have outgrown the spine so hugely. But today we are going to back this onto another page. What we're doing today. Well, you know what? We'll make it a tip-in. That's what we'll do. We'll tip it. So my crush. Yeah. Wait, is this my page? Yes, this is my page. Okay, move this. Because now I'm getting confused already. We just started. Me and my crush. This one, I had so many ideas. So I was going to make a double shaker card, which, I failed at a shaker card, a single. So I don't know how I thought I was going to do a double. But, I'm me. So, no, don't scoot over. I keep scooting over and then I'm off the camera, you guys. So I'm trying to be better. And Carrie, the crafter, mentioned, occasionally look up. I got a new pad to stand on that will hopefully help my hips. So I have so much stuff. I didn't use her. I bought Louisa Hensel's kit and barely used it. So my crush, you guys, look here. Here's my crush. You guys all remember? This was the soda can of Crush, Orange Crush soda, which I did not drink, but my son sacrificed himself and drank it for us. Yes, he did. I'm still drinking coffee. It was not a hardship for him, but I don't drink soda. So I am going to cut this into strips, and yes, I have Band-Aids, as you can tell, because I've already, fallen victim to myself. So I'm going to cut strips, and I assume we are going to need the, what is that thing? Hot glue gun for this. I know it's kind of loud, but I needed you to see. So I don't know exactly how are we going to do this. So I want this crush word here. I don't want those scissors. I want this scissor. I can tell I'm going to get bored with cutting this fast. So it might go over to the guillotine, which would be easier on our ears. Hold on. Turn your volume down, y'all. Did I cut myself already? I'm not going to admit it on camera. If I cut myself, I'll just step back and put the Band-Aids on. Brought the Band-Aids in because, there's been a few times now I've had to step back and put a piece of tape on my hand. There. That's the piece we want. And then these pieces, we want these two, obviously. I want strips. And I already started some of them, see? I'm just kind of trying to let them be what they're going to be. So, but I think, I'm wondering if I could just guillotine cut them. This is actually pretty easy with these. These are made for fabric, but I never well, I've used them a few times on fabric, but because my fabric's for the journals, I don't really worry too much about it. It'll be what it'll be. So, I'm assuming we will need to put these down with hot glue for our, it's giving my hand a workout. And I think that's probably plenty. So that's where we're going to end that. So you never really see me use orange. I know. I don't use orange unless I'm doing landscapes. I rarely ever use orange unless I'm doing a landscape or, you know, a bird. Which apparently, according to my husband, I actually use a lot of nature and animals, mostly birds. So this is what we're doing. Oh, I should figure out how am I putting Michigan in my book, because I hadn't really planned that part out. I was just going to cut Michigan out. And maybe, oh, okay, let's do that. Let's just cut Michigan out of here. We don't care about Chicago. Oh, wait, cut around the lake, Patty. For heaven's sakes, cut the lakes out. Get the lake in there, man. We're cutting out our lakes. That's janky. Get the lakes in. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. One of the best parts of home is the lakes. I said one, people. Don't come after me. I only said one. I didn't say it was the only best part of home. That is not part of Michigan. Okay, fussy cutting wasn't really my plan. Just want to take out this little strip right here. I don't know why, because this wasn't even part of my plan. But now I'm like, maybe I'll just... Okay, so the original plan, guys, was to make a sunset scene, a water scene. This is going in the book somewhere. I don't know that it's going today. I don't even know. I should have left it so I could have done that. Don't lose the crush piece. But that's the piece that fell. Well, I will just be buggered. Do you see what I do? I'm such a menace. The one piece that fell was the piece I wanted that said crush. This is how it goes. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Well, maybe we won't be putting that piece in. Apparently it didn't want to play with us. Okay, that's okay. If it doesn't want to, it doesn't want to. And we will just let it be. Okay, so, oh, here it is. This one here. Set it there. Okay, so then I have... I'm just going to do it in the outline, I think. Where's the picture? I have a picture of me somewhere. Oh, right here. This was an emotional day picture, so I'm going to just rip it up. This is a recycled piece of art that nobody got to see. There, ripping that part off screen because I don't really want people to see it. So where am I going to put this? None of this is important. The only part of me you're going to see anyway. This is me. See me? Okay, yep. The only part that's really going to be left, I think, is my eyes. Somewhere in there. I'm just going to glue it down. I'm just going to go with it because I don't really know. You might not even see it in the end. It might be completely covered. Don't get attached to anything yet, because everything that goes down might be background and lost in the back of everything. So, okay, so, and today I'm just going to go with it because I watched Darcy's already this morning. Yeah, I watched everybody's because I already knew what I was doing. And Darcy mentioned that you just keep going because most people don't watch part twos. And I've been doing part twos all this time. So I'm like, didn't know that. So, you know, if I took the lakes off, you would know better what this was, because then you could see the glove. All right, hang on a minute. The mitten in the Upper Peninsula. Come back off, Patty. behave yourself. Oh, Patricia, and see, and that's part of Wisconsin right there. That's not even Michigan. All right. Now, I'm still going to keep them. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're just going to, that way I can still attach them later if I want to. But for now, we'll just do, cut out the mitten and then the upper peninsula, because I'm mostly going to concentrate on, this is going to be weird because this wasn't my plan, so we've already pivoted. See how we do? We'll see how this goes, because I'm sure I'll have to put the lakes back in, but then I can make it a 3D effect, right? You know what I mean? Like, I can make this stand up off the lakes a little bit. Let me wear the littler scissors. Because there's actually a bridge. It's not like these two touch. They're not connected, for heaven's sakes. I mean, this used to be Canada. Okay, I know you guys know that. I know, everybody knows, you know. Oh, America. You know. I know, you already know, blah, 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 blah. Right, can you see me cutting? Right, occasionally look up and look at your camera, Patty. So it's actually my phone, and it's right dead in front of my face, which is why I moved to the side. I think I have to try to figure out, which is funny, because I haven't even figured out how to link a channel yet. But I'm going to work on trying to figure out also how to, okay, so that's Green Bay. See, that's definitely Wisconsin there. But I still need my lakes here. Chicago, bye-bye, Chicago. See you later. See you later. Good cheese. That doesn't like me. But anyhow, what was I saying? Oh, right. I haven't figured out how to link channels yet. Anyhow, that was not the point of the conversation. I'll come back to it because I've forgotten already. I know. Gotta be used to looping around when you talk to me. Still drives my husband crazy after all these years. Okay, let me get rid of Wisconsin here because we don't need them. I mean, as a country, we need them, but as an art piece, not so much. Not this time around. Iron Mountain. That's definitely Michigan. Love Iron Mountain. Spent a lot of time there with my friend Lisa. Lovely, lovely times. Technically, her mom lived there, and we came over here into Wisconsin, just over the border to her cabin that her family owned, and now she owns, I believe. Well, she did then. I don't know if she still does now. Because, you know, 15 years later, lots of changes. It happens. So, anyhow, yeah, I have no clue what I was telling you guys. I'll come back to it, but, you know, finishing a thought, you know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So now that we've come to the end of December, which I know I'm going to finish out December, probably, or I might finish the journal up on by myself and show you guys. Well, I definitely want to do the changing of the covers on screen because I told you I was gonna, and I have no clue how that's gonna work out. I really want to make the door that I made the front of it, but I don't know what Effie's surprise is on the 31st, which was a second to that door piece that we did early. And I really want the door to be the front cover because I have this circle piece here I want to cut out right there. I want to make that a hole inside to go down inside. And I'm just not sure what Effie is planning. So I'm like, do I or don't I? Do I or don't I? Do I wait? Sault Ste. Marie, that's where my husband spent a lot of his childhood. Yep. I'm so sorry. I was not planning this, you guys. And who knew it was so freaking fussy? Get out of here. Only for me to set it all back together again. This was not planned, or I would have definitely did this off camera. Let's see. Depending on how long it takes, I might just restart the video because you know I don't edit, so don't know how to do that. Or just hang with me. I'm almost there anyhow, you know. So we'll go a little bit over. So I'm just planning to put down some stuff and then, you know, paint it, maybe use some oils, because I don't really know. Okay, technically that's part of it too, because that is the island. So I'm going to leave that out in the lake though, and we will just put a piece on it, because I will definitely lose that before before we're done. Okay, go away, Wisconsin. Thank you for your service, but peace out. Yeah, that's where I spent my honeymoon, because I was afraid to go away from my baby, because I am a chicken, even though he was perfectly safe with his Aunt Steffi. But, you know, I was a new mommy. Well, not new. He was a year old. And I still was a chicken. So that's how that would go. That's how it would look. Hello, Michigan. I miss you. Now, right now, because right now it's winter time. So, ha ha ha, family members. Yep. My parents stayed in Michigan this year for the first year, which I do not freaking appreciate. Dad, I don't appreciate it. Thank you very much. I know they needed to be there because they're having some health issues, both of them. And they felt that my sisters deserved a turn with them because they've been with me for 8 winters now. I don't agree because I'm selfish. But, you know, my sisters probably see things differently. But my dad also wanted to be with his aunt who's getting older and who raised him. And he's like, I want to spend another winter in Michigan. I haven't been home for winter in years. And now he's like, I'm freezing. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. You know, which is not a good daughter moment, but I am enjoying it, I must say. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, hey, Dad, I'm shoveling sunshine. You know. He thinks I'm hilarious. They don't actually have any snow either, so. But it is cold. Okay, so if that's going to look like that, now I got to figure this out because now it's like a freaking puzzle, and I don't like puzzles. My aunt laughs at me when I go to her house. I occasionally do puzzles with her, and they take me forever to find a single piece. And her and my son get a good kick out of the fact that they can just walk up and pop a piece in like it's no big deal. So, okay, this is where it gets interesting. Where are we going to put Crush? I think we'll put Crush up here in the, because, so if the sun is setting, I'm going to make Crush be like the sun. So it should be, I don't know. It's going to be part of the sky. So we're just going to put it up here in the middle of this ocean, which isn't going to be ocean anymore. So I'm going to see if tacky glue will stick it down, which I have absolutely no hope of, and that's why I think we're going to need the glue gun. But we got to start somewhere, right? So if we just start, we start. And I'm not going to glue down the sides yet so that we can tuck stuff under. You know, like if we were doing a actual hang on. If we were doing a collage. So basically, that was my thought. If we were doing a collage, I would leave my edges out most of the time so I can tuck. Okay, that looks like it might have stuck. I don't know. We're going to give it a moment. And we are going to use some other pieces. So, because I'm going to paint it, I'm not too worried. I just want to use some of the strips in and around, and, you know, I want to use the Crush. Not that piece, because that piece is really bubbled. So, because you're not going to see much of me anyhow. If any. But, you know, I just want it to be there so that it's me and my crush, literally. I don't know why I went literal, but because I thought it was funny. That's why I did it. I just thought it was funny. So down here, we're going to have some waves. So I thought, I got this beautiful piece of Sari silk, I think it is, from, but it's been painted on, painted clear stuff on it. This is from the beautiful Lori Marie Jenkins. And so I thought if we put some of this down, down in, you know, ocean areas, like that. Just put some down. And then some up here in the sky, because the sky would be reflective, right? So, I don't know. Just gotta get stuff down and then we can paint. Well, it's all stuck together, so, well, whatever. Now it's really stuck together. And then we have some of our coppery brown stuff here hanging beside me, which I've definitely lost the end to. I don't know how that happened. Oh, no, don't use that. Don't use that, Patty. Part of the thing is I have like millions of little buckets of scraps, and I was thinking of fabrics, and we're going to use those, but also I'm supposed to be using, what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm going out of order, guys. Part of the problem is I have all the, like, I have, look at this. These are scraps from doing the Defember Ember. This is the tags and stuff I have not used from the kit. I have all the pages yet, and then here's more scraps from it. So that's what I was thinking we would use. And now that I have our crush on, you know, I'm not too worried. So now I just thought we would just layer in some paper. I can put the cap back on this so it doesn't drool all over, and so I can stand it up. So I just thought we would just layer some stuff and see where we get, you know. I'm just gonna grab some stuff out of these bins, these bags, envelopes, whatever the heck they are, and use some of it, because it's all stuff I've used in here somewhere, you know, and put them down. And then, oh, I didn't mean to drop it right on top of it, for heaven's sakes. And then we will see where we get. And I'm not sure that I used them all in here. Some of them might have came from my, I did a couple days of Tracy Fox's December Daily, but I couldn't keep up with both. My hips just won't allow me to stand here for both of them, which is a bummer because I bought that kit too, and I really, really wanted to do it. And I might just go ahead and do part of it in January. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. See, right back to it. So now that we're coming to the end of, this would be really pretty up in the sky, Defember Ember, and we're back to our normal stuff. Now we're going to get back into some experimenting with some new stuff. So I have jewelry making stuff. So I'm going to start making some jewelry. So that's coming. And I have, well, it's on the floor now, but I have a running list of things to do. But also, I have a bee journal coming up, and I have 3 golden journals coming. This is just a plain white page. I don't want plain white. I don't even know why I put glue on that one. So I have 3 baby journals coming. Well, golden journals, and they're, nope, I have 4. 4. I have 3 Snow Whites, I think, because my nephew, who never should have even lived this long, thank you, Lord, it had twins this year. He got married and had twins. And he shouldn't have even made it this far in life. He's made it into his 20s. He's married. He has babies. And his brother had babies at the same time. Had a baby. Had his first baby. So I am making them both not baby books. They're not baby books, but journals. You know, journals. And so for the girls, for the twins, I picked Snow White because, you know, the first, she's the first, and they are the first little miracles of his, and they're miracles because they should not have been. I'm going to see if I can make this, because it's curvy, come down here, which is too close to that one, so I'll probably move that one. Not that they're going to be this color anyway, but still, I would like a different texture there. So, and then I just happened to have another Snow White journal, or Snow White book, so I thought, I stumbled on another one, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just do 3 of them. They'll all be different anyway. None of them are going to be the same, because even though their girls are twins, they're not going to be the same. Their personalities won't be the same. So I'm not going to make their books the same, of course. Just funny. I just thought it was funny because, you know, they look the same, you know. So I'm doing both Snow White, but not, the insides won't be the same because they won't be the same. So I just thought I would do that. And I've never done a golden book before. I have a lot of them, and I've never done any. So I have those, and I have an Alice in Wonderland. So I've been collecting for a bee journal and an Alice in Wonderland for a while. And I'm going to do, ooh, that's messy. Okay, where are we at? Where? Let's see. We need stuff. You are not staying there. You can come up here, though. Okay. So we have that. And then we're going to get into the stuff that is, I told you guys I bought that year's worth of new classes. So we're going to be getting into that. And the jewelry making, I believe, is part of that. I think there's jewelry making in there. I don't know. I bought this stuff anyhow because I want to make jewelry out of pressed fresh flowers, and I knew that already. Oh, and this week, you guys keep me on track. Somebody mention it if I forget, okay? Because I've already done one. I have it ready to do, I want to practice some faux stained glass. I think that could be fun. And I have done the prep work because we need to let it dry ahead of time. All right, so let's put some color here. And then we need to repeat that color. So let's repeat that over here. I don't know why, because we're going to cover it up anyhow. So, yeah, this is taking a minute, I know. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. It's going to be awesome, I hope. Or it's going to be an epic failure and we're going to laugh because, you know, it's paper. But at the moment, I'm really crushing on it. Oh, here's one of my fun pages. Look, we can use that side and this side. And, ooh, maybe we won't cover this completely up. Because we don't have to cover everything up. That's not a rule. Oh, I'm melting. Why am I using this glue? I don't know. But I do not want this white portion here. Nope, don't want that portion. Okay, so I didn't want to necessarily cover my eyes. I wanted to kind of leave that portion clear, if we can, so we can see me. A little bit of me, maybe. Maybe. We'll see what happens in the end. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know why I'm using that glue, because it's just going to make life harder on us. And can you still see up there? Because I know I'm squiggling it all around. So we're going to put some of our, well, where's the dots? Here we go. Repeat the dot pattern up there. We're not going to see it. So put some of this here. I'm just using up what's in the thing. I don't know why I'm using my cool patterns when I know I'm covering them up. But that's how it goes. Okay, so we got some nice textures. So let's glue this down. And then I think we should be able to move on, right? If not, we'll add more papers as we go, because Lord knows it's going to be wet. Okay, so my crush. My crush, guys. Let's get to it. I know, you thought we were there, didn't you? Nope, we're not. Let me, is that attached? Well, it's not now. How does it go? See? See what happens? That goes over. Yeah. Good thing it's got a back. That would lay there like that. I meant to flip some of these backwards so we had the metallic piece. What did I just do? Oh, Patty. Bugger. Here. I wanted this side. I didn't want all the orange. Oh, well, look. It peels right up. Yep. Yes, it does. Because I was hoping for the shiny metallic piece. The only piece I really wanted to be the other color was the crush. Ouch. Okay, well, on the bright side, we're leaving that one. On the bright side, it wasn't hard to peel up, which means we will have to tack it down better later. For sure. I don't remember where it was, so now I'm just, you know, putting pieces in. So, I'm hoping that, well, that definitely couldn't have been there, or it would have been laid down better. I'm hoping that these choppy pieces kind of look like waves. Well, they do. I'm saying, in my world, they look like a wave. Therefore, they do. Okay. All right, where is my... no, I've lost the cap because I didn't put it where it's supposed to go inside the little rubber band. Okay. So now, let's just push everything down. Okay, that piece isn't even close to... Okay. Okay. Go down. All right. Now then. That's not glued either. Holy Hannah. Don't think there is a Holy Hannah, but you know. Not sure where that came from anyway. Okay. Is that running all the way along? No? Okay. So, then we will be cutting it back out again. I know. Hang in there, guys. Some things I just can't do without you. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. I will if I decide to sew around this in the end, which I guess I won't be because I'm not going to try to sew through that now that I think about it. It was just a momentary thought, which is not going to happen, obviously. Okay, get your hand in there, Patty, without cutting it off. That would be good. Close enough. Oh, not this piece. There. Good? Yes. Yes, I think it's good. That's good. I mean, it could use some more. It could use some more stuff on it, to be fair. We left that one pretty bare, didn't we? Where's the other scissors? Well, I don't know. There. And then we'll just snip that off. Yay-ish, like that. Good? Yeah, seems good, right? A little more on it. And then, ouch. Yeah, I need to pick my fingers a couple more times, I know. I know it. Need something there. A little piece of something, something. Something, something happening up at the front. Huh. It was like that was meant to be or something. There. And then, can we make it a little more dimensional with just another stripe? I feel like we can. Put some glue on that. I know this is not the best. Oh, my husband bought me new glue to try out at Christmas time because of the whole, they changed up the glue for oh shoot. So now we got to figure out which is which over here. I definitely should have kept things apart. Well, now we know. Okay, so here's our line. Whoops. That wasn't right, just so you know. That went all kinds of, that was obviously a hard piece. Okay, that's unattached, that's unattached. Okay, right there is a piece of metal. Tin, it's tin. I'm thinking it's tin. Wiggle down in here, wiggle, wiggle. I am not using my baby scissors for this because they are nice and sharp and still good. And I will not be ruining them for this. These ones, you know, they're from Costco and they're not great to begin with. My husband thinks they're the best. And they are nice enough for, you know, regular scissors. But for art, they're not like the be-all, end-all. So they don't last that long in the art room. Oh, shoot. Did I just cut off part of my freaking... I did. I just cut off part of the ding lake. That's all right. I'll put it back on. I'll reattach it to the rest of the lake in a minute. Later. There. There. Oh, isn't it cute? The lake is very secondary to me, I have to admit. But, oh, ow, ow. And pokey. Okay, what part of the lake did you come from? I don't know, to be honest. Well, you have to come from over here, right? I'll have to ask my husband. Isn't that terrible? Yes, yes it is. Well, this is Chicago, so you have to be over here, right? No. Oh, I hate puzzles so much. Oh, it goes right here. Hang on, it goes right there. I lost a piece of it, I think. And it didn't get anything on it. Well, you know, it comes up here anyway. Goes up there in the edge. Goes up there somewhere. How the heck does this thing go back together? You're the only part I care about, so. Except I need my crush up there. So, do. And then you go, do. See, how does it fall apart so quickly? Okay. Okay. I just tried to pull that off, you guys. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is going to work out. Don't worry. It's probably bigger than my page. I didn't think about that. Didn't we just decide that once? That's okay. They'll wind up on different pages. So I'll just rip my crush off there if I need to. Bring it down. Let me find a page. Ow! Yeah, see, the lakes are bigger than the page. Okay, move, lakes. Move, lakes. I'll put them in on a different page. Give me the crush. Give me the crush piece. I need this. Sorry. Behave. Oh, man. All right, here we go. It's very wet still. That's why it's not sticking yet. It's still wet in the background. Okay, then. Oh, no. Well, I would have preferred it to be up top. But I guess it's going to be down here. I guess it will be what it will be, huh? I should have left it open on the top. It could have been a tuck. Could have been a pocket. I'm just trying to make the bottom attach. I'm giving in. I just want you to know. I was trying really hard to not have to use the hot glue gun. All right, set aside you guys. So, moving on, my husband, my darling man, bought me iridescent paints. He bought me these iridescent paints. You know, the husband that said we were swimming in, supplies. Because it's how we roll. He loves me enough to not care. So, I have these new iridescent acrylics, and one of my crushes, obviously, is acrylic painting. So, we are going to paint on this. Or we're going to attempt to, I should say. So, this is how Michigan sits. And we are going to I should put it on the page, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Okay, so we're going to put it on the page so we know where we're going with it. And then I can scoot all this other crap off the desk, which just really means I'm going to put it on the floor. I'm waiting for the hot glue to kind of heat up, which only takes a minute because that sucker is fast. I'm not putting it on the floor. I'm putting it over there in the bin. Okay. Because I need space for my acrylics. So, do I have, do you know the Muffin Man? I don't know where my, oh, my hair came undone. Well, so much for that. You guys, I literally don't know where any of my hairpins are, so I had this little ribbon holding my hair. That did not last. Okay, so, are you ready? Good enough. So, let's, oh, here, sit on your base for a minute. Let's wipe off. I'm gonna spray it with alcohol, you guys. For a sec. Wipe it off, because, you know, I had a thought, that's why. That we could just, doesn't mean it'll stay that way, but for the moment, we're going to turn it into a pocket. And we're gonna, whoops, if Patty doesn't make a huge mess, or a tuck, whichever it turns into be. Woo, it gets warm. Just saying. Just saying. We're going to put it down here. And it is going to stay exactly where it touches. Oh, yeah. Okay, then. That was fast. No, don't stick. No. Okay. That was fast. Okay, then. Are you stuck? Nope, of course not. Okay. Hot. And yes, guys, I realized it was going to get hot. I'm not that crazy. I just was not expecting it to be so quickly hot. This one I'm just going to kind of lift and spray it under there, because I want to make sure that piece goes down. I don't want any pokey pieces when we're done. Come here. So I want to get that spot right there that was kind of pokey. And nope, not worried about the messy glue flyaways, because we're going to just work those right in. And that other one right there, that thin piece right there, just glued right down. And there's still a little piece right here, and I want to make sure the sides are not in any way sharp. Oops. This glue stick is very cool, but I do not like how hard it comes on and off the base. Not a fan. Yeah, I have a little pair of pliers I could be doing this with, but no. Okay. Make sure this one has a last little piece right there. I don't know why I thought getting this out. I knew I was going to have to. I mean, I said it in the beginning. Oh, that one went down really well. Okay. All right, so now that one didn't even stick. Probably the alcohol. As quick as it went down, it didn't even stay. Look at that. It's not in any way, shape, or form rough anymore. I mean, it's not going to cut you, but there. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Think so. Okay, turn that off for now because we might need it again later. And put it back where it belongs. And move on. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I'm just going to do this one over here because I forgot about him. I forgot about you. I'm sorry, little piece. There. All right. So, ouch. Go over there, pieces. All right, let's put this baby here. Where's it going to go? Just put it between the pieces. I feel like we can glue it down with this. Da-da-da-da. Do you guys ever feel like I take the long way around a really short block? Yes, I do. But I get there in the end. Most of the time. Most of the time I get there in the end. Sometimes I just keep walking around the damn block. Or darn block. Shoot, what is wrong with me lately? Stick. Oh, just that little edge is going to be a bugger, huh? One little piece, guys, one little piece. So both of my boys, that would be the husband and the son, for anybody unclear about boys. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. And now the tape hit the floor. That piece is another piece of metal that apparently is hanging out past the edge. So, ow! Too much. I used too much glue. Look at that. Oh, lots of glue. It's okay because we can totally work it in. Oh my gosh, we're 48 minutes in and we haven't even really gotten there. Okay, so obviously this is going to be a longer video and I'm just going to keep on rolling. I mean, the rest isn't going to take that long anyway. So, shouldn't take that long. Let me rephrase and say, okay, we're over here. Because if that's there, then this part would be over here. That's accurate. Nothing's accurate about this. I don't know why I felt that part had to be, but there you go. Because I'm from Michigan. There's my crush. There is officially the crush, you guys. So, there's officially me and my crush. My love is my home state. I love to be there in the summertime with my family. My two main loves are here, of course, because my husband and my son are here. And the Lord walks with me everywhere, but my home and my family are Michigan. So now, my next love. So let's see. We need to break this page into thirds. I'm not even going to pretend like I wouldn't measure any other time, so let's be serious here. I'd be like, ish. Yeah, that's about what I thought, right about where my eyeballs are. Those were what I was thinking, so I guess it's going to work out. it's a good thing because that's where I was planning originally. Okay, so I need my Stabilo pencil, please. So I am just making sure to get the outline of the sun in here before I go anywhere else on this page, because this is kind of my divide line here. And this I want this portion of the sun, obviously. This part here, not at all accurate, just so you know. I know. I want you to know that I know. More of the point. But it pleases me, so it's happening anyway. It's bound to happen more than once, probably, because I don't know why. Lately, it just seems like it's requiring more than one application to get what I want done. And that's okay, too. And I'm wondering, so I have not used these iridescent paints yet that my hubby got me for Christmas. I haven't even swatched them. My son got me some Artist Loft. He does not, no, neither of my boys understand paints. But he got me some Artist Loft metallics in golds and these ones here. And I have swatched these. I did play with those. But so I'm wondering, I should have taped this baby down for a minute. I should have done that. Hang on. Let me grab some something. Tape. Some tape that I'm hoping will not rip the page. I got this in a Happy Mail exchange thing. In a group that I am in. I haven't been very active on Facebook lately. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I do. There was a kerfluffle in my family, and rather than take part, I just distanced myself for a while from Facebook, and it's all taken care of and everybody's good, and I just have not quite gotten back to Facebook. I'm trying because I'm part of an artist group called I don't know, Mixed Media Artists. PM Artist Studio runs it, and they're freaking awesome. And I will mention them in the comments, in the description box. I'll try to remember to mention them. I haven't figured out how to link pages yet, but I'll mention PM Artist Studio, and from their page you can grab the link to the Facebook group. It's really easy to get into, and they're a lovely, lovely, supportive group of people. And I'm trying to get better at being back into Facebook simply to be with them. I mean, I love my family and I want to be with them, of course, but I just want to be with the artist group. It's just such a great group. I'm wondering, I have my own homemade texture paste here, but I was wondering if I could use it with, oops, I got stuff in it. That's not going to be good. That's not going to end well. Well, you know, whatever. I was wondering if I could mix some of these iridescents with it and what would happen. So that's what we're going to try over here on my little mat. Because this stuff, I kind of think I might have it too thick. I mean, I followed the recipe, but I don't know where all my palette knives are. Probably still soaking. I'll grab one from the couple from the other table, because man, once it's on, it is like on. But I see that there's stuff in it, so let me get whatever that is from the last project out. Right into the trash, actually. So I don't know what that is. Because I would like to put a couple of iridescent colors into that through some paste. So I'm just gonna Now, what I'm going to do is put some color down first, and then I'm going to mix some paste into it. And I'm not sure. This says flash red. These are all flash colors, and this one says flash orange. And because I'm doing a sunset, we're going to start with the orange, I think, raspberry. I haven't tried any of these colors, so I don't know. They have these little lid thingamajiggies on them. Yeah, like that. That you got to get off every one of them. Which is interesting because that means it's a pain in the bum for me to get off, but it also means your colors do not leak out in transport. So that is very cool. Not sure about that orange, but that's okay. That's what we're going to start with, maybe. See, I don't do a lot of orange. And then we might add just a little bit of this. Flash is what I'm assuming makes them iridescent, so I'm betting that means they would go better over black. That's my guess. But we're gonna see if I can put it through this on here, and then I'll have to dry it, of course. I hadn't considered that part really. And I already have the black Stabilo in there. I'm not making up a whole bunch. I'm just want it to be rather thin. So I just want to see what color we can get. It would be more fiery because it's going down into the ocean. And see, I don't know what any of the colors are yet, so. Oh, this one's. Oh, okay. That's pretty. It can just be wiped down. And I don't know if you can do this with modeling paste stuff, especially homemade, because I haven't tried that. I definitely thinned it right out, and it's kind of thick in the bowl. Oh, sorry about my arm. I didn't want it necessarily all one color anyway. And then I'm assuming it will mix with the, maybe I should put a little more Stabilo all in here, because it's going to mix with the black. Anyhow, right? Here. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we get. We might get nothing but a big mess that we have to then wipe off. And it's probably too thin, I can already tell. And yet, I keep going, so ask ourselves, what have we learned? We've learned that we can always start again. Right? I mean, you know, whatever. So on the bottom half, I want the edge, but I don't want the rays. You know, because it's going down. Because in my mind, the sun is setting. And yeah, I know I don't need any of that, but that's okay. Oh, right. It's stuck down with tape, Patty, where you think you're going. Yeah, that's a mess. See there? Because it went underneath because I made it too thin. Okay, so now we've learned. So let me grab a postcard. And we will clean this up. Because I'm going to use this again in just a second here. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So let's. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, that's okay. That's okay too. All right. So, where is my. Now we know that got way too thin. And we're going to dunk that in the water so that it doesn't ruin it. And where's the lid to this? Anybody see it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll just put the lid back on that. And yep, I know it's still on my thing. That's okay. We're gonna move on for a sec. And we're just gonna, where is mine? I need a line. I do need to make a line. I'll put that in the water too, or I'll never get that off. Okay, so let's just say that, where are my eyeballs? This is our line, right? Oh, my eyes actually feel a little bit low. Let's go there. Close enough. Close enough, guys. Okay, so let's see some of these paints. I should have opened them. I didn't realize I was going to need to do this, really. Oh, man. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we're at an hour, and you know what my crush is, so I understand if you want to, you know, turn it off. I get it. You know what we should do with these? We should make marks all over the background. That's what we should do with these. I mean, the paint's on there anyhow, so we should just do some mark making. That's what I'm thinking. Don't worry, I'm going to use that paint. Oh, on something. This is this? Okay. Okay. So I have a little paint palette going on over here. So I'm just going to, this one's Blue Flash. So I don't really know what colors these are. They just have, you know, blue, aqua. Ooh, yay, aqua. One of my favorite colors. Well, I meant to make dots with that. I don't know what I just did there. Okay, so, all right, I don't want to open all these, so we're just going to start with what we got, and we'll open them as we need them. Okay, let's see what they do. What color was this one? Raspberry. We have a raspberry out. That's this one. We have the orange, obviously, but I'm going to use that orange. And then we have a red. Oh, we're definitely going to need more blues, aren't we? And we have, what do we have? Where's the pinks, man? Here's a plum. There's a plum. There's a lot of purple in here. Can you still see Michigan at all? Man. Okay. We were probably better off leaving Michigan alone now, I'm thinking, but I'm not gonna. So there we have it. Oh, holy Hannah, the plum is definitely pink. That is not a pink purple at all. That is pink. Okay. There's our pink. Plum is pink. I haven't swatched these, obviously. Okay. So, anyhow, let's do this. Let's start down here somewhere. Okay, so let's swipe in. I was hoping they were going to be kind of see-through, iridescent color, see-through. See, they are kind of, so that you could still see what was going on. And I was kind of hoping they were metallic-y, which they are not as metallic-y as I was hoping for. So I just kind of wanted to do the ocean and a sunset. So this stuff here is going to, oh, that's not going to be good. So we are going to scumble that off. Which I'm doing carefully because of that metal in there. I would like to not cut my fingers. And then this, I think, is a piece of fabric. Okay. All right, so let me clean my brush off again. This is going to be kind of quick, scumbly work, I think. So let's spread these, make a fun set, kind of fun sky scene going on up here. They are see-through, like I was hoping for. They're not metallic, which I thought they were going to be. Okay, so right here we need a deep, deep, dark blue line. So we might have to grab another color. Nice big strokes for our sun, our sky. I know I always do skies that are kind of crazy, but I hear if I lived in Alaska, they would look perfectly normal. That's what I'm told, that they often look like, reflect an Alaskan sky. that they have some really crazy sunsets, especially in the wintertime. Because they have, you know, the Aurora Borealis. Not so much here. In Arizona has some amazing, vivid sunsets. And my friend Jen, before she passed away, which would have been another one of my crushes, which was going to show up in here inevitably. She took pictures every night of the sunsets. Give me a minute. So, yeah, every night she took a picture of the sunsets. So she used to post daily pictures on Facebook of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunsets, and I miss them very much. So I just need to, give this a minute. So I want to get some, there you can kind of see it popping out. I know I'll have to outline it, I'm sure, but I wanted to give it, I want to give my sky a little more gradation, but I might have to just give it a moment and then come back, you know, because if it gets too wet, the paper's not going to take it, because this is not, you know, regular paper that you would paint on. So we'll come down here for a minute and let me see what I have beside me. I know I have, yeah, I have Payne's Gray, but that would not be my choice for the background of my waterline. So, because your waterline is always going to be the deepest color, and I was hoping either my Prussian blue or my, I'll use this one. I just don't feel like walking across the room, which is terrible because it's like 3 steps. It's not far. It's not far, guys. This one's just a colder blue than I was hoping for. But then again, you know, when you're in Michigan and you're all the way out into the deep, deep waters, it is a cold blue. I have to say, it is a cold blue when you're out there. So, not the worst thing. But, you know, I was originally not thinking a cold blue. But it is, especially in the wintertime. You know, the blues are much, much colder. But then that makes me want to bring this blue up into the top too. And let that be the color that's bleeding down into my iridescents, which are a little bit metallic actually as they're drying. So if I put that on my upper edge and then bleed that down some into my sky, that'll be okay. I don't know why I'm getting quieter. It's because I'm gently touching the page, and that is making me be quieter as I talk. I'm not sure why. Sorry. It's just happening, guys. I'm brushing lightly on my page, and I'm catching myself talking lightly as I'm brushing lightly. I know the center looks like a mess, but it won't. It won't. It'll be good. It just takes a minute to get it all together, because this is very thin paper, and it does not want to take paint like watercolor papers would, you know. And this needs, so that is going to be the sunset there. So let's come down here for a minute and bleed backwards up into, come to the outer parts. So I need some of the, oh, I need more blue. I need more blue. I need more blue to mix with my aqua. So I'm going to have like, that was way too much paint. Blues and aquas, and then mix them. And then as it comes in, so because the center is going to have a ripple effect, right? So I don't know why I didn't open the yellow, because obviously we're going to need it. So I'll let it rest while I open the yellow, because you're not going to get away with a sunset without a yellow. I mean, I probably could, but that's going to be a lot of work. And I'm not even trying to do it. There. Okay. So let's see if our stencil wants to play again. And I think from a point of self-preservation, we should probably use the opposite side of the stencil, but like this one instead. So we shall see. I just like these rays though. You see the problem here? So if I set this directly on that line, then I can take, where did the orange go? That orange is not very orange, you know? Is this the orange? No, this is the orange over here, Patty. What are you doing? Nope. Hang on. I'll wipe that off. I don't know what color that just was, but that was not the orange. Okay, so. Because you don't want a lot in the brush. Is it going to cover? Maybe I need to do white first. That's not the white. That was Payne's Gray, and that would be a problem. That's fine. So I have all my, not all, I have several Goldens sitting beside me because I did not put them away yet from the last whatever I did. I don't know what I was doing last, but whatever it was, it had golden. I was using Goldens, and if I want a white, I'm going to the heavy bodies most of the time because I don't want to play around. I just want to do it. So I'm just trying to be mindful of where my waterline starts so that I don't go over top of it too badly, because I can fix it, but I'd rather not. And I'm probably going underneath the stencil again, but there's, less chance because this is a heavy bodied paint. And I think this one here, there's so much buildup on this stencil from so many years of paint that it's a strong stencil, but it also has a bigger chance of things going under because there's lots of things on here. You know? So now maybe this will showing up as a peachy orange, but I think it is a peachy orange, you know? I'm going to rinse my brush and then throw some more orange on it from straight from the bottle. And we will see what color orange it really is. Just looking for any leftovers over here on my pad. Oh, that probably just went right under the stencil again. Did you see that? Yep, I probably just did it again. Well, it is what it is this time, guys. If it is, we just will not be getting a proper sunset. Or, well, we won't be getting this sunset. I did not close the yellow. That is not a great plan. So I'm just trying to hold it in place and close the yellow. Because, seriously. All right. Doing this stuff one-handed, not ideal. Okay, got a little bit of orange out, and I gotta say, looks more vivid than this. So, let's see. Just, if I can just tap it around, because the truth of the matter is these little sun rays don't have to be super, I don't want them super perfect, you know? that's not what I was after anyway. Oh, I went over my line. That's okay. Oh, but see there? Much better. And then the inside here is definitely going to have some orange. So see, it didn't matter if it bled under a little bit because we were coming down to our line anyhow. And I can do the line again. And see, now we got that weird white outline, which isn't going to work, but it doesn't have to because we're going to bleed out to the yellow anyway once this sets for a minute. See, you can't see my face at all. Oh, right there I am. See it? So that's okay. But the thing about the line is that your line, when you do a sunset, when you do a water line, that line right there is straight. That dark line is a straight line. So then this, obviously, this color is going to be bleeding up here. Definitely going to have orange in your, up in your sky. Because, you know, it's setting. And then that bleeds out into these other amazing colors, which is why it's so fun to do. Just what makes me have a crush on sunsets. And then throw some blue up in that bad boy. Throw some more blue in there. Throw a little teal in there with it. This is why I love it. Get some orange rays going up in here. Can you see it? Ah, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. See, it was worth hanging in for. And then, where's my yellow? Yeah, because you got to have, well, we got to let it set before we do the yellow. Okay, to be fair, because if not, we're going to, well, look at that. I managed a little yellow, but see, it starts turning into browns, and we don't want brown. Okay, so then we have to have titches light as can be. More. Ripples. You know, ripples. Come on, ripples. Right down to our crush. Yeah, we do. Right down to the crush. Gotta have some ripples. This white right here is not working for me. There would not be white around there. Come on up. There we go. And then, of course, the colors in our sky have to be reflected down here. And that is part of why this dark line is so very important. Because you have to be able to tell the difference between your sky and your ocean. So, and I will re-deepen that line, don't worry. But I want to get my little, this is a key of light going on here. And I'm going to come back over this a few times with lighter effects yet again. So, because sometimes you just got to let it rest for a minute before you can come back. But it concentrates. So, it's got to concentrate before it can ripple out. And then in between that is where the other colors can come in and kind of slide around. And yep, I know, I'm talking soft again because I'm barely touching my page. Barely touching it. And then once this is all dry, which I'll probably do off screen because I'm taking a lot of your time, I know, I will come back and I will outline our the state. Because the only way for me to do that would be to dry this, which I guess I could do, but I don't know why you would want to stick around for that portion. You already know it's here. But it is gorgeous, isn't it? Though it's too wet for me to touch, so I guess I do have to dry it before I can do more. So it still needs, okay, hold on. Blow dryer. Okay, turn down your volume, guys, because I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait, gotta plug it in. Gotta swap things out and plug it in. Because it is not plugged in because the hot glue gun was plugged in instead. I think it's beautiful. Okay. So, okay. If you're still with me, I appreciate it, guys. Really, really do. And it's nearly finished. So, it needs a little bit of yellow, obviously. I have a lot of paint. Oops, sorry. Smacked you. I have a lot of paint over here because I'm used to painting big. But I also have some stuff over there in the corner that it can go onto. So, well, first off, these things need a little bit of yellow up here. Just needs a little bit of yellow going on. And yep, I'm scumbling because I can get away with that now. It's dry. That's the beauty of acrylics. Once you dry them, you can just scumble around. And then we would, well, first, before I do that, don't get you. Let me put my dark line back in. Where did I put the blue? Here it is. First, I'm going to put my deep line back in here. Straight up and down with your brush. Well, make sure you get some paint on there. That would be helpful, Patty. Straight. Oh, straight up and down. Make your line straight. So now, I'm deepening my edges, just little bits. So, given the preference, Payne's Gray, way little brush though, would probably be what I would come around my, I don't think I can do it with this, but I'm going to give it a go would be what I would come around my, outline my, yeah, let's see. I might have to use my Stabilo oil pen, but, where is that little bitty, hang on. I have a little bitty something. It's supposed to be for nails, this thing. Maybe it will do it. But Payne's Gray would be, because it's already blended into the background, is what I would come around and do my outline with. Given my preference, because it's popped up from the page, it should be fairly easy to do, but you got to keep your brush kind of dryish so that you're dry brushing. I know it's concentration work. Can you see me at all? Here, let me pull it up here. So I'm trying to get right to the edge. Also, doesn't help that I'm half blind. I really need to go get new glasses, but it's such a pain in the patootie. In my opinion, you know. I don't find it that pleasant of an experience, I must say, to go get new glasses. I know I have to. I know I got to do it. Must do it, but not looking forward to it. So I'm doing this because I'm giving that line a moment to dry before I go back there and fuss with the yellow, because the yellow in the Payne's Gray, not good bedfellows. I mean, they're fine once it's all dry, but they're not gonna blend together great while they're wet. So, you know, because Payne's Gray is definitely a cold color, which I'm not great with warm and colds, but Pete from PM Artist Studio, so Patricia from, you know, it's Patricia and Mariah, right? So P from PM Artist Studio did a, during one of the lives, I asked about warm and cold, and she did a quick tutorial on, oh, it wasn't quick, it was good. It was a really good one on the difference between warms and colds. And on their website, they actually have a really good free color wheel that you can just download for free. Because like I said, generous people. So I have several color wheels, and I've always had trouble understanding them. But theirs is really easy to understand. So if you need one, you should just, you know, go on over there and snag it. I still would not try to explain them super well to people, but like, I have a Harmony wheel sitting in front of me. I have theirs. Oh shoot, see that spot's still wet. I have the one that I downloaded from them out in the living room right now, and I have it in the car. I have it downloaded a couple of times because I just stay when my son does karate, when I take him to karate, and I tend to do art in the car. Sorry, I'm going around my mitt, or trying to. I think that's part of it, but this is wet up here still, so I'm kind of just roughly going around the mitt at this point for that part, because it's wet. It is definitely wet. Uh-oh, look at that, I lost my top. That sucks. So I'm trying to go around it, but the bottom half of the mitt is fighting me. Figures, right? So the mitt should be up here. It's not down there, guys. It's up here, by the way. I don't know. I lost the mitt, and it comes down here like that. There we go, like that. I got lost for a second there. That's okay. I'll fix it. And then comes this way. All right, I just need some blue from over here. Like that. Like that. Over here. I know this side got sloppy, which is a bummer, because this is where I lived. It's in the bottom half. My hubby grew up part of the time in the top, but I did not spend hardly any time in the top. I know I keep moving it, and that's because the blue's on the opposite side of me. It's not. There. Okay. So, there's that. Now you can see that my state's there again, but we're also going to go through and we're going to make our sunset better, because now I've lost my sun, which doesn't make me happy. So we're going to go back over the sun with the yellow, kind of. Whoops, that's not where, oh yeah, it is. Okay. Find the sun. Why is this so wet? Okay. Get the sun rays in here again. Make sure those are all showing up well. And then we are going to do the highlights of the yellows down. I do not know why I have this brush in my hand. This is not even the right brush. It's not the brush we've been using. Let's see, I feel like, okay, this one right here can do part, and this one can do that for sure. Then, and of course I got these from my crush, these colors, because they're from my hubby. See what happens. I keep changing the pattern here. That doesn't look right at all, does it? Well, crap. That's okay. I'll just do it freehand. Much better. Oh, cats are into something. They're probably mad because I have the door closed. There. Much better, huh? And then we would have, get rid of that brush. It's not making me happy at all. Then we would have, now you really can't see me. That's okay. Little bits of the yellow coming down. Highlighting. So just highlighting our key of light a little bit more. Because you always have this when the sun goes down, right? So when we went to, we have a beautiful picture when we went to California on a family trip. The first thing my husband did was park us in the hotel and then drop everything and then go straight to the ocean so I could watch the sunset. So we'd have a little bit of this up in here too. And then that is that, guys. See? Told you we were at the end, except the only thing I would like to do is, out of the colors that Sandman gave me, I would like to see, and I don't know because that's wet, but we're going to see. One of them is a metallic white. So if you're still with me, let's see what the metallic white will do, if anything. I think it's just going to work like a glaze in some of the pieces. See that? So like we can glaze, oh, look at that. A little bit of our... just a little, one more little highlight. Oh, it's kind of lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to try to get in between. I might need that little brush for this one, actually. Oh, I just dumped my brush right in it. What a ninny. Where's that little brush? So I can get in between those, the yellow that I just put in. And then that will give us that last little, just that last little pop, guys. See, because these don't have to be that perfect of a sunset look. Hello, Michigan. Look at that. That's lovely. That is such a great color. He did such a great job. It's the first time he's actually, like, aggressively been like, nope, Mom has to have this as a Christmas gift. And I love them very much. I don't love this stripe right here, so, but look at that. We can knock it right back with this color. How cool is that? So there's my crush, you guys. So those of you that are still here, thank you so much for hanging in. Let me know you hung out to the end. I know it was long, but I didn't know until today that you should just keep going because people don't come back for part 2. So I hope you stopped and started as you pleased. There it is. There is my sunset over Michigan. All right, have a great day. I love you guys all, and I'll be back either tomorrow or the next day. I am going to put some darker colors on the sides, though. I can see that. Either tomorrow or the next day to do, where did the blue go again? Do the new cover to the book, and then I will show you all the pages, because I think I'm going to make the binding a little bit bigger too. I just want to edge this, so just to finish it off, see, just warm it up a little bit on the edges. Always inward, because that's how your water would be going. So I hope you guys had fun, and I hope everybody enjoyed Defember Ember. I hope you guys did. I did. It's the first time I've made it all the way through. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you, bye.